Thursday, fellas. Thursday. This is episode 76. It's not hump day. Alo. Shout out to Dante as well. This is Crew Talk Sports, brought to you by Crew Talk Radio. We got a great episode for you guys lined up, man. We got Dante, we got Alo, and we got Deeper Trillo. So we got 3 different states coming at you on this Crew Talk Sports shit, man. Thanks for tuning in. How's it going, Dante, Alo? How you guys doing? Dante, how was that Wyoming game for you, bud?
Doing good. They just wrapped it up, got the dub, 1-0 on the year. I'm not going to lie. It was a tough game. 10-0, tough watch. Hey, defense looked good, though. So that's
Where was that shit at? Where was that shit at?
They were playing Akron in Ohio. Akron, funny story about them. They are not bowl eligible for 2 years because their academics are so bad. They got banned. So you got to beat that team.
Yeah.
You got to beat them.
Yeah, they shut them out. Alo, big game for you Saturday, which we'll get into. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. I'm excited, man. It's Thursday, and I'm ready to talk some college football, man, for sure.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're going to talk NFL breaking news. I want you guys to I did a fantasy draft. I'm going to talk about Evan's shitty team too, so you guys can tell us which team is better. And then, we got college football. We're going to do something fun for you guys. We're going to talk today's slate. We're going to talk tomorrow's bets, and then we're going to have some big fucking balls bets for Saturday, boys. I mean, we got to make the coin. So here's the scary part of it, Alo. Your boy's going to Minnesota tomorrow morning, so your boy's not going to be able to bet. You can't gamble out in Minnesota. Dante, I need $250 in the account, bud. I need it ready to go. I'm just going to be sending you texts. And if they're after like 8 p.m. or my texts start like not making sense, cut me off, because that's what I'll be
shut it down.
Wasted. Yeah, shut me down. All right. But yeah, let's talk NFL breaking news. Obviously, dude, huge news out of Dallas and Green Bay.
Yeah.
Micah Parsons shit canned, sending his ass to Green Bay. 2 first-round picks and Clark, Kenny Clark, Pro Bowl defensive lineman, interior lineman. I mean, dude, can you believe that? What does that do to Dallas's defense? First off, we'll kind of break it down, and then Dallas, man. I mean, obviously it hurts them in the future. You get something, sure, but bro, I mean, he's arguably the best defensive player in the league, right? How bad is this for Dallas's defense and stock in the NFC East, right?
Yeah, Jerry Jones said that they did this move because it gives them the chance to be a better team overall, and he said they needed to get better at stopping the run on defense. So I guess that's one way to look at it. He legit thinks that they're going to be better from this. This is crazy. Micah Parsons, second player ever to have 12 sacks in each of his first 4 years. Reggie White, the only other. And then he's one of 29 players to make in the whole draft era, one of 29 players to make the Pro Bowl his first 4 seasons. And he's the only one to ever be traded year 5. So the Cowboys, literally, this is a historic trade.
Yeah, it's a big time trade. Alo, what were your thoughts initially when you saw it, man? Besides what the fuck?
Well, it's what the fuck, because Micah Parsons is 26 years old.
Yeah.
How do you trade a 26-year-old? That's your best defense. He's honestly their best player besides maybe CD, but how do you trade him? It just doesn't make sense. And I've said it before. As long as Jerry Jones is there, they will never see the Super Bowl ever, because it's just it's toxic. It's bad. But honestly, though, this is gonna sound crazy. Where did we think the Cowboys were really gonna be, though? What? Maybe a first-round team. They lose. So
maybe
the 2 first don't look that terrible, to be honest.
Yeah, look, dude, it's kind of like when they traded fucking Luka. My boy Hassan out in Dallas texted me. He's like, "LOL," and I knew right when he said that he was like that Mika must have been traded. But yeah, they get 2 first, man. I mean, I don't think this team is like a Super Bowl contending team, right? So I think that they get the draft picks, man, that they needed. So sure, like I said, they're multiple pieces away.
Hey, no. Now that
Parsons signs a 4-year, $188 million contract with the Packers on top of it too. So they
is that confirmed?
Lock him down.
Yeah, 188.
Historic contract.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say Green Bay had some money to pay. So yeah. What were you saying, Alo?
Now that now that Michael Parsons gone, are the Giants better than the Cowboys?
Dude, no.
Hey, I know. Hey,
but
I know this. I know the Giants' defense is better. I'll tell you that right now. I know the Giants' defense is better.
Dude, I mean,
That's facts.
if the Cowboys and the Bengals play each other this year, dude, I'm gonna put $200 million on the over. I mean, like, there's no defense that's gonna stop these guys, right? So let's move on from the Parsons. So another trade, Adam Thielen back to Minnesota. I know those boys up north are happy, man. I think that this was stupid for Carolina, man. I mean, it's a young quarterback, young offense. Like, he could have like kind of been that veteran receiver for Tet. You know, didn't make sense for me. I mean, I don't know what Carolina's doing. What'd they end up getting, Dante? What was the trade?
I think it was like a conditional 6th or 7th, depending on like some playtime and stuff. But Carolina, there is a youth movement. They also cut Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah,
and then
I saw that.
Every one of their receivers, I think, under the age of 26. So they're trying to get young.
Yeah, they're young. I don't know. It didn't make sense to me. Good for the Vikings.
I didn't get it either because they were saying in camp that Hunter Renfrow was cooking their defense. So why would you trade him? It just doesn't make sense to me.
People don't understand how dope Hunter Renfrow is at running routes, bro. Like, he's an elite route runner. Yeah, that's interesting, dude. I Bonkers, shout out to Bonkers Bronco on Twitter. Right when I saw Hunter Renfrow, I hit him up. He's like, vet minimum, great locker room guy. Yeah, I'm like, fuck yeah. You know, this is fantasy. Dante's favorite fantasy quarterback, Rattler. He's going to be the starting quarterback for the Saints. My God. I will say Tyler shit, whatever. He's horrible too, dude. Yeah. Dude, the Saints are so unserious, man. It's not even funny. We could just move on from that. Dante was saying Joe Mixon, the general manager of the Texans, saying that he might be out for this year.
Yeah, they were asking him about his future, and he's like, and he wouldn't commit to Mixon even playing this season. Wouldn't give a timeline. So apparently, it's Nick Chubb season in Houston.
Yeah, great, dude. I mean, you know, one-legged fucking Chubb.
It's crazy for the people that picked him at like 6th round, 7th round, 8th round. It's nuts.
Yeah, I saw somebody's team. They drafted him all early, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And they're like, "It's just 4 games." I mean, he misses games too, dude.
Would you take a flyer on Chubb? I know we joked about his knee, but would you take a flyer?
Sure, just because you get RB1, bro. I'm like, you know, that's why people are talking. I'm talking shit about Javonte Williams. It's like, honestly, not that bad because you're getting RB1, bro. You get touches, dude. Fantasy football to me is all about like matchups and touches. Who the fuck? How many touches are you gonna give me 15 touches? I'm gonna start your ass. You know, but if you're RB2, like, you know, would you rather have Chubb or Montgomery? And I would say I'd probably have Chubb because he's RB1, you know, but I mean, I avoided fucking those guys like the plague, dude. Mims, groin injury. Dante, I ended up taking Mooney instead of Mims in my draft. Was I smart or stupid?
Stupid.
I agree on that one.
They said not overly concerned. Sean Payton said not overly concerned. So whatever that means, we got a couple weeks to get healthy before the season starts. So
we got 10 days. 10 days, fellas. Lastly, well, a couple different things. Alo, Jeff Wilson to the Dolphins. Give you some running back depth there. What do you think about? Is A-Chain? What's the word on A-Chain, bro?
Listen, I know a lot of people love a chain, but for me, he's just injury prone. And I mean, as crazy as it sounds, Tyreek Hill said it. Is he really a 3rd round, like a 3 down back? I don't think so. He's small. But it does give Ollie Gordon a chance, which I want to see. And I do like Wilson coming over because Mike McDaniels loves him, and he had him at San Francisco too. He had it at San Francisco, so I actually really like that pickup.
Yeah, might have been a smart one. Is A-Chain playing week 1?
They say he is. They say he is. But I don't know.
And Jalen Wright, they said he's gonna miss.
Yeah,
could be half, if not more. Of the
half
season.
The year? Fuck me.
Yeah,
dude.
He's out for an extended period of time.
Yeah. But
Dolphins,
honestly, I'm kind of happy. I not about them being injured, but I want to see Ollie Gordon out there.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. Was he a second? No. What pick was he? 4th?
He was like in the 4th round. He went Oklahoma State,
Yeah, that's right.
I watched Ollie Gordon get 2 yards against CU in a full game, so I'm out on him.
Out. Especially against CU, dude. Last thing, Tim Patrick to the Jags. Does this hurt our boy Travis Hunter's stock, Dante?
I think it helps. We love Tim Patrick here in Denver. He's gonna take some of that pressure off because behind Hunter and Brian Thomas, they have nobody. So this is just another guy you got to watch and defend out there. So I like it, and cool to see Tim Patrick still make an impact.
Yeah, dude. Well, we talked about it before the show. Tim Patrick. The only reason why they shit can his ass because of Tesla. This guy's fucking hot.
He's gonna be a dog.
Yeah. So I wanted to break down a couple of our fantasy teams. So, dude, first off, I'm golfing yesterday, Dante. I'm in Buffalo Run. Fucking no service, dude. I ended up making a cue, and then I was driving down the fairway, lost service, got kicked out of the fucking draft. I was the 5th pick, ended up getting Gibbs, which is obviously you guys know I love him.
Nice.
So I had him.
Not bad.
I had him in like Jefferson, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just take one of those guys. So I was pumped to see. I think somebody got – Evans' dumbass was picking 3, and he grabbed CD. So that's what allowed Gibbs to fall. So my team, real quick, you guys grade it and shred it. So this is a 2-flex league, by the way. So you have to have 2 flex players. So Baker Mayfield, obviously massive. Neighbors, Njigba, Gibbs, Chase Brown. Dante, I got Kyle Pitts. My 2 flexes right now would be Chuba Hubbard and Xavier Worthy. Okay. Obviously, I got Koo, my kicker from Atlanta. Boys, you love that. Houston's defense, because the defenses fly off the chart. This is the league where they score fucking 40 points. Depth, I got Dobbins, Diggs, Eckler, Mooney, Kincaid, and Penix Jr., boys. What do you guys think of that squad? I got a B-, which I fucking hate those grades anyways because I think they're stupid. But, hey, Lo, how does that team not win it?
I like that team. You said Neighbors. Neighbors is going to eat this year. And then you got the stack. I know you love the stack with Kyle Pitts and Penix. That's not – hey, Penix is saying he's really liking Pitts. So I don't know.
Yeah, dude. I don't
know.
I'm a London injury away from being Mooney, Penix, and fucking Pitt.
Honestly,
Pitts in my starting fantasy team. I just took a flyer on Penix, bro, because like why not?
Yeah.
And Baker's my dog. He's gonna start.
Yeah, Baker's a beast.
Bucks play Tampa Bay week 1, so that'll be an interesting one. Might have to keep eyes on it. I really wanted, like players from the Broncos, bro. Those motherfuckers flew off. It was impossible, dude. But we'll break down Evans. Let's look at Evans' shitty team here.
Did he get Ferguson?
Fuck. I think he did.
Did you feel like the draft went similar to the mocks, or did you feel like the mocks were a little bit off?
I think that they were pretty similar. A lot of people were stacking. Like Jamar Chase was stacked with Joey Burrow. So I was looking at everybody's team's pretty fucking competitive. There was one dude who doesn't have an RB2, but here's Evan's shitty team. So somehow he got Mahomes because he's an idiot. He got CeeDee Lamb. He was the 3rd pick, right? And then he drafted London in the 2nd round, Kyron Williams, Kamara, old-ass Mark Andrews. Here's his 2 flexes, Garrett Wilson, Ted McMillan. He's got Washington's defense, which I thought was right. They're projected fucking 20 points. He's got Trevion Henderson, ETN, Turd Ferguson, and then he picked up Godwin and then Ford from Cleveland. But I would say in this draft, dude, all the rookies were flying off the chart, bro. Like I couldn't even get Scatterbo.
Yeah.
He was gone. Dude, my dogs, Genty. I was pick 5, so I didn't get to see Genty. Or Hampton. I wanted Hampton in the 3rd round. But he was gone, and then that's when I got Chase Brown. So Chase Brown or fucking Hampton, I was like,
they're listening to what we have to say. They're drafting rookies. Ev took your strategy, taking your rookies there.
I know.
Yeah, I do like how he got Henderson and Ted. I think Ted's gonna be huge this year. He's gonna be balling.
Well, I mean, that's nice that they traded Thielen for Evans fantasy. That's I wish I could say that he fucking knew better, but he did it. Shout out to Evan. Boys, do I shift J.K. Dobbins in the starting lineup instead of Xavier Worthy, or what do we do here, boys? Because I got to start Gibbs and Chase Brown. That's a no-brainer. Does Dobbins get the start, Dante?
I feel like Dobbins, it's going to be if he's going to get in the end zone or not.
Right. Well, why wouldn't he?
Week 1, Titans defense.
Titans are a fucking mess, dude. Titans are a mess, bro. That game's going to be 40-0.
Yeah.
Couldn't get Broncos defense. 4th round, Alo. Never stood a chance.
Yeah, that Broncos. I honestly, though, I will say with Rice's suspension, I might have to do Xavier Worthy.
Yeah, no, he's wide receiver one.
His last game was a Super Bowl. He had like 147 yards in the Super Bowl. So
true that.
I don't know.
Garbage time, but yes. All right, fellas, let's break down some of these college football games today, right? Starting off, Dante, I don't even want to talk about Wyoming, dude. They scored fucking 10 points. Did you guys see the ass kicking South Florida put on fucking Boise State? Man, 34-7, 6.5-point dogs. Did you guys have any coin on this, or were you guys betting Boise State in your parlays, you sick fucks?
I stayed away. That quarterback for USF, he's pretty good. He's bounced around a little bit in the transfer portal, but it also, Boise, I can attest. I'm up here at the high altitude in the cold weather. It's hot and humid down in Florida, so that's not an easy week one trip for them either.
Right.
I was all over Boise when I first saw it, but I heard some rumblings from some different people on X and whatnot, and kind of like, okay, Boise's not a lock here. Let's just stay away. Thank gosh I did.
Yeah, I saw teams at home against ranked opponents were like 64% against the spread. So that's what kind of made me grab the 6.5. Plus, I did hear about the weather too. Was they're wearing those fucking blue jerseys, those dark blue fucking jerseys. The humidity was 88 or something. The humidity was crazy, so it made it feel like, Alo, it made it feel like it was 111 at kickoff. So, and the Boise State boys, they were not ready for that shit, dude. It's a different type of heat down there.
Listen, it's hot as hell here. You wake up and at like 10 a.m., it feels like 107. But I will add to that and I'll say, what does that tell us about Genty? Because Genty's not letting that happen. It's a way closer game. Way closer game.
Yeah, dog, bro. Genty took him to the playoffs, dude. Now
so
they're
personally, I would have had Genty win the Heisman. I mean, that whole team.
Over Trav?
Yes.
What more did Trav need to do, bro? He had like fucking 19 touchdowns, offense and defense, fucking 6 picks, fumble.
I'm trying to tell you. Tell you.
Dante, you remember that Baylor game? The CU against Baylor, fucking goal line. Homie forces the fumble, bro. The guy's just fucking I gotta wear that jersey tomorrow.
This man almost had 3,000 rushing yards. I don't know what else you want him to do.
I did see that Travis Hunter had a kid. So shout out to Evan and Travis Hunter's kid. They're like a week
apart. Let's not forget USF. They're no Bama, and
no, absolutely
Mountain West, but crazy game. I was not. I thought USF could keep it close, maybe sneak out a win, but blowing them out like that. That's pretty wild.
Here's the real question: is Wyoming going to be able to beat Boise State or no?
Luckily, they're not on the schedule this year because if you can't score more than 10 points, good luck. But we'll see.
Yeah. Moving on to the other games. Or go ahead, Alo.
No, I was just gonna say to your Travis Hunter comment about his son being born. When's he gonna be paying child support?
Dude, everybody thinks that. I don't know what's going on in his relationship, bro, and I don't care. The guy's a baller, bro. And everybody should stay out. He likes to fish and he likes to play football, bro. Like that's what he likes to do.
Wait till week 1 when he gets hit stick.
No, dude, I'm telling you, he's gonna score a touchdown week 1. He's scoring a touchdown week 1. Speaking of touchdowns, boys, Nebraska is about to give up a touchdown to Cincinnati. I need them to fucking cash out a parlay. 13-3. I was hearing rumors that this Nebraska team, with Rule being the coach, this is his 3rd year. Dante, what the fuck's up with these Cornhusker motherfuckers? Riola is like the Mahomes 2.0, 13 points against fucking Cincinnati. Speaking of fucking Travis Hunter, Travis Kelce's there. That shit's the Cincinnati boy. So fucking, I had to see Taylor Swift on the TV, Dante. You hate it, dude. You hate to see it. They're engaged. Alo.
We should have led with that breaking news. That's the biggest news.
Yeah. Jordan wanted me to talk about that. Breaking news. They're engaged. $6 million ring. They probably got it for free. You know them. So good, man. I mean, good for him. Wisconsin against Miami. Ohio, Alo. Keep your don't freak out. They're up 3-0. Dante, Wisconsin, frauds in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they're a air raid team with no quarterback or receivers. So
the quarterback got hurt, bro.
Yeah, it's always something. Every year the quarterback's getting hurt. I think Wisconsin, they should be running the ball. So
I feel like Wisconsin never has a good quarterback ever. Except for maybe like Russell. That was it. Russell Wilson. That's the only quarterback I could think of that's like Good.
Well, they had the dude that played Florida last year for a little bit of the year. Was that 2 years? Yeah, last year. What was that fucking dude's name? He was no good at Wisconsin though. He was horrible.
You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Mertz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another Big Ten team, boys. Minnesota Golden Gophers, 23-10 against Buffalo. I saw Minnesota's fucking running back is a stud. What's his stats?
They got 2 really good running backs and
it's Taylor. Yeah, dude. Taylor went like second in our fantasy draft, so that's why I'm like, fuck, I wanted to get him. 22 rushes, 114 yards, no touchdowns. He does have 29 yards. Fantasy football, college basketball, or college is so fucking crazy. You guys got to be in this league that we're in.
It's super fun.
You draft like 90 players, dude. I don't even know who the fuck. I fucking played against the tight end. Some random ass tight end scored a touchdown against me. I'm like, okay. Like Macraheda knew who this tight end was, bro, from UTEP or some shit. I'm like, come on. You know, like,
I'm not in that league.
Yeah, no. You would have drafted everybody from Wyoming.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
See you, baby.
So I don't know. There's nothing really too much going on tonight, boys. You got Stony Brook, SDSU. Fuck me. UAB. Yeah, we just need Nebraska to fucking win this shit, boys. I'm thinking about fucking hedging. Anyways, let's get into tomorrow's slate. Big games tomorrow. Starting at 5 p.m., fellas. Western Michigan, Michigan State, 20.5 point dogs or 20.5 point favorites. Dude, I'm telling you guys right now, do not be betting on Sparty, bro. They will break your fucking hearts for college football. I'm telling you. They got a quarterback, Childs. This guy reminds me of Jay Cutler so much, bro. Like, he'll throw 4 picks and 4 touchdowns, dude, in like one game, and then he'll sit down on the bench, and then they lose. But they're looking for big things from him. You know, Michigan State should be like Wisconsin, in my opinion, bro. Big white boys on the offensive line, run the fucking rock, like Kenneth Walker a few years ago, boys. Remember them? That was like the fucking best year ever. He single-handedly would win games. I've never seen an athlete do that shit. Illinois plays that fucking 5-2. But the big game, Dante, we'll just get straight into it. Georgia Tech, CU. All right. So here's my little breakdown here. Alo, we want your pick for this game. Dante.
Okay.
So it's in Folsom Field. Dante's going to have boots on the ground. He's excited. He's going to be crushing beers, right? I think CU, so they just named Salter starting quarterback, right? I think Juju probably will still get some sort of plays. Dante, maybe we'll see it tomorrow. But look, dude, I think this is going to be like a ground and pound game. They got the over under 51.5. CU wants to be a running team this year. Their offensive line got significantly better. You know, Georgia Tech, dude, they fucking run the ball like fucking madmen. I think this is a slow, ugly game. I'm not crazy about both defenses, but I don't think there's going to be a lot of big plays. There might be through the run game, but I like the under 51.5 a lot. The more and more I think about it. I will have money on the Buffs, but what do you guys think about because I do want to get a parlay ripped because I will not be able to bet, Dante. So we'll start with you, Alo. Georgia Tech 4.5. Are you taking Buffs plus 4.5?
Yes. Yeah, because of the game, how you said it's going to be a little ugly. It's not going to be a shootout, and I think that's what Georgia Tech wants. And I honestly think Georgia Tech wins. I actually heard Georgia Tech might even be a sleeper to make the playoffs.
Yeah, so they returned 7.
Really good.
They returned 7 offensive starters, 7 defensive starters. So
as a Hurricanes fan, I saw Georgia Tech beat us sometimes that week. I mean, I remember it was like a year or 2 ago. We should have need the ball, and Georgia Tech. I think Georgia Tech's gonna win by 10 or more. Honestly.
Ooh. Dante, what do you think of that? Fuck me, dude. This guy hates the Buffs, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, guy. Dante, what do you got, man?
I got bad news for Alo is what I got. First of all, Georgia Tech going to Folsom, the altitude, we can't forget about that. It's hard to play up in that altitude. Week 1 especially. You mentioned Georgia Tech bringing back some starters. They also lost a few high-end starters in the transfer portal. So those guys that left, they hit the transfer portal and, one's at Auburn, things like that. But really, Georgia Tech's good. It's nothing against them. They did struggle last year against Man, though. Their quarterback, Hayes King, he was ranked top 20 versus zone defenses, but bottom 10 QB in all college football against man defense. CU, second most man defense all last year in college football. But really, it's going to come down to Kaidon Salter. I think a lot of people are sleeping on him. He was a great quarterback at Liberty. He's got the most touchdowns of any quarterback returning to college football this year. So any quarterback, he's got 66. He's got experienced quarterback. Apparently him and Dion go way back. Dion coached his little brother back in Little League football. So I just think everyone's sleeping on CU. Like you mentioned, they bring in 4 new linemen on the transfer portal. They bring in 5 receivers in the transfer portal. A lot of unknowns, but a lot of potential. And I just think CU, their defense is so underrated. Sean Livingston, he was with the Bengals for when their defense was actually good, and it's gotten much worse.
Yeah.
Since he's left, but he's been doing good stuff. So give me the Buffs. Money line.
Ooh.
I actually will say I'm not like big on Slater. I actually wanted to see Julian Lewis start. Yeah. I did want to see the freshman start.
Everybody does, dude. But Slater's next year will be his year, dude. Because what is Slater's junior?
Salter's Salter,
yeah.
Gonna be a senior.
Yeah, Salter.
Yeah, and a true freshman QB long term, but week 1 that's tough against a good defense. So I think I actually like CU more because Salter is starting, and they also got this running back, DeKalen Taylor. He's the fastest guy on the team. He's like 5'8", tiny dude, but he runs a 4.3, 4.2 40. So he's going to be their Dylan Edwards replacement. I think CU can surprise people tomorrow night.
Let's go, Buffs.
One thing I will say is I have not seen Deion Sanders like coach without his son as quarterback. So I got to see that first.
Dude, it might be better, bro. I'm telling you, dude. Because,
you never know.
Because I think that CU was kind of so dependent on just Shedeur pulling shit out of his ass. Like, and he would. Dude, he would. Like, against Baylor, bro. That Baylor game was straight up Shedeur, man. And he got sacked like fucking 900 times last year. Yeah. So I think that was kind of like all right, dude. We got to make this offensive line better. We got to run the ball a little bit more. It's just I think, in my head, now losing Travis Hunter, their defensive backs, dude, were already garbage last year, Dante. So that's going to be a hole. I'm not sure if they hit the portal. You got to think Deion's got to have good corners, man. I mean, fuck me. Warren Sapp's the defensive line coach, so I'm not worried about those boys up front. But I think the line of scrimmage is going to be important tomorrow.
Yeah, they lost their receivers too. So
fucking 3 of them went to the NFL, including Trav. Real quick on CU, did you guys see fucking Dum Dum from Tampa Bay get cut, Shiloh?
Yeah, he got in a fight. It's what you expect to happen. I mean, dude, that's the knock on him. He loses his head way too easy.
So I'm talking to Jordan, and it's like, what's next? And it's like, I don't think that he gets a sign, bro. Like maybe a practice squad, but like you're already fighting for a spot, dude. You're fighting for a roster. You're fighting for a practice squad spot. He was an undrafted free agent. Dude, the worst thing you could do, arguably, is what he did, dude. I mean, the Antonio Brown thing would have been worse if he would have fucking took his shit off and ran out. Yeah. But I don't know if Shiloh's gonna get another chance, man. To be honest with you,
he might have to pick up a
XFL
camera like his other brother and follow the team around.
And just follow the team and follow Shedeur around. Yeah,
and it's crazy because the people in Tampa loved him. Like the fans and stuff, they wanted him. They were really cheering for him. So it kind of messed that up, to be honest.
Yeah, he fucked up. I mean, I don't know the depth of that position if he really had a chance, but
no.
Next game I want to talk about, boys. I'm writing these down too. So first off, I'm taking that under. I'm taking CU plus 4.5, Dante. I'm just too scared to take the money line. I'm taking Michigan State money line because what the fuck, why not? And if they lose, I will drive down to Miami ALO and jump in a fucking shark-infested waters. Dude.
I will say for Michigan State, just look out for Nick Marsh. That man is going to take off.
Yep.
Wait for it.
Hopefully, dude. It's all dependent on that quarterback, bro. The motherfucker turns the ball over so much. There were so many games that they were like kind of in. Also, dude, they're in the Big Ten. Let's be real, dude. Penn State's going to blow them out. Ohio State might score 100, next big game tomorrow, dude. Auburn at Baylor. Auburn 2-point favorites. A lot of people have Baylor winning the Big 12, Dante. Interested in your guys' opinions on this one. Over-under is 58.5. I know Baylor's returning that quarterback that they like. People are picking them to win the Big 12. The Big 12 is a crapshoot, in my opinion. But are we putting any coin on this fucking Auburn team, dude? I know that's a playoff contending team. They're fucking due. That coach is on his last fucking leg over there. So, Dante, let's start with you. What do you got for this Auburn Baylor game? Is it just too sketchy? What do we do?
Yeah, I threw it in one just mess around parlay, but I did want to stay away from it just because too many unknowns. Baylor at home, blackout on a Friday night. They definitely have that advantage going for them. But Auburn has the better roster. They're still an SEC school. They've got elite receivers, some elite guys on defense. The question's just me their quarterback. Arnold comes over from Oklahoma in the transfer portal, and his biggest knock is he had 1 million turnovers for Oklahoma last year. So if he can calm down and not have turnovers, I like Auburn. But if you start turning the ball over on the road,
see you later.
In an environment like that, it's over. But I am gonna lean Auburn that game.
Auburn money line. Alo, what are you thinking for that game, brother?
I'm gonna have to disagree, and I've actually taken like 2 or 3 bets. I haven't taken Auburn because I think that, like Dante said it so right. He just turns the ball over so much, and they're at home. Baylor, they're at home, so I'm like, I have to take Baylor. I have to. And
that's going to be a good game. That's going to be huge for both fucking teams, dude, because if both teams are going to be fighting for playoffs, ideally, right? They both have playoff implications. Like if Auburn thinks that they're going to do is like last year, dude, don't even fucking suit up. It's a disappointment last year. So, and if Auburn loses to Baylor, they're going to get fucking crushed in the SEC. So, you know, and if Baylor loses this game, dude, it doesn't hurt their Big 12 standings, but it hurts their playoff implications. So, you know, it's a fucking big game already, dude. It's kind of, you know, we'll talk about Saturday's games, but fuck, there's a couple games this weekend, dude, where it's like let your nuts hang right off the bat, dude, because you could be fucked. CU and Georgia Tech, that's another example, dude. CU loses that game, dude. You know, they're not going to be ranked. And Georgia Tech on the flip side, you know, like how good are they going to be competing in the ACC? I mean, it'll be a good test, man, for a couple of these teams.
I will say the game's more important for Baylor. It looks better for them on their record to beat Auburn, SEC team. So I think that for sure.
I feel like Baylor, like you said though, Dom, if they lose, their whole season's ahead of them still. Auburn, they lose, there's no shot they're making the playoffs.
It looks bad.
It's more of a must-win for Auburn just because they can't lose that.
More to lose.
Big 12 team, more to lose.
It's a bigger win for Baylor for sure.
I was looking at the Big 12, man. I'm not intimidated by any of those teams, dude. I mean, Arizona State. I don't know if you guys watched the Kansas State Iowa State game. Mother of Christ, that was one of the worst football games I've ever seen. Talk about sloppy. Then they were blaming the field. I'm like, bruh, oh my god, dude, there was such a mind fuck. Kansas State, dude. Oh, they killed my parlays, Dante.
Yeah, I was on Kansas State. First of all, taking that game and playing in Ireland is just a dumb move by NCAA. And the field was shit. Their dudes were slipping around. I mean,
fumbling, dude. How many fumbles were there? Fucking
1 million fumbles. Dylan Edwards gets hurt on the first play for Kansas State. I mean,
I was so mad about that.
Oh, yeah. And then after the game, did you see the quarterback? His dad and brother were on the ground fighting.
Rocco Becks.
Rocco
Becks.
Avery Johnson, the Kansas State one.
Yeah.
His dad and brother were fighting. Yeah.
They were fighting who? Fans?
No, each other.
Oh, fuck. For real?
Yeah. They're all.
Why were they fighting? I don't know. I thought Avery Johnson
on the street fighting.
I thought Avery Johnson was going to be sick, but what a letdown, man. Just an ugly game. I do have Rocco Becht on my fantasy football team, by the way. He had 3 touchdowns, including a rushing touchdown. Come to find out.
He looked nice.
Come to find out, Alo, it didn't fucking count. It's this week for fantasy football. I was like, fuck me, dude. And it's a double quarterback. It's a double quarterback league. So I have fucking TCU's just random, dude. I mean, it got to a point in the draft where I had no idea. But I'm playing Arch Manning, so I might be in trouble just right off the bat, dude.
Update on your Cornhuskers. Cincinnati just scored.
I know, Dante. I'm fucking watching it. I'm about to turn the TV just completely off. Yeah, dude. I just got money line Nebraska. How much time left? 6 minutes in the third. Fuck me, dude. Where's Riola at? I don't know if there's any other game you guys want to break down, dude. You know, UNLV, Sam Houston State, UNLV. Are they worth throwing in the parlay for the Friday parlay, boys?
They scared me last week. They should have. They played next.
Yeah, I heard they looked like shit. Actually,
Idaho State coached. Yeah, I think they were down. They came back and barely won. So I'm staying away from UNLV.
So we're taking them out. And real quick, just because tomorrow's Friday, boys. I'm going to the Twins game, so I will have boots on ground in Minnesota. So Twins are playing the Padres. Obviously, everybody and their mom's going to be on the Padres. Boys, we're going to be on the Twins tomorrow. That's going to be the last leg of this Bozo parlay. We're calling it the Bozo Trillo parlay. And if the Twins fade me tomorrow, fuck, dude, I'll be so pissed because the Twins, dude, I can never get them right. I never get them right. Let's move on to Saturday's slate, boys. Let's just get the big one out of the way. 10 a.m. too, which was stupid. I cannot believe it's slated for the 10 a.m. Texas at Ohio State. Fellas, Texas was favorites. I saw at one point. OSU 1.5 point. The line has moved to Columbus's favor. Returning national champions. Obviously, Texas has got $3 billion. Matthew McConaughey is just throwing money at the university. They're getting all these killers. Dude, are we going to bet Ohio State money line at home? I mean, we can't bet. What are we doing here, fellas? I'm honestly 50-50. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I will take your guys' word for whatever you guys want to do.
What do you got?
Alo, go ahead. Start it off.
I will say, I think Texas is going to beat them by 10 or more. I just think, I don't know what Julian's saying is. I have no idea. Yes, he has Jeremiah Smith, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, Jeremiah Smith is him, but Jeremiah Smith can't throw himself the ball. And I just believe that with Arch Manning, I just think it's going to be tough. I think he's just going to go ham. I think he is. And he still has his trying to think of who is his wide receiver. I'm trying to think of who he is.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, right?
He's a stud.
Jeremiah. Yeah, No, on Texas. Let me see if I can find him.
I got you. I'm pulling it up right now.
There he is. Ryan Wingo.
For Texas.
Wingo.
Yeah, Ryan Wingo. He was in the class with Ryan Williams and Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah. But Wingo's going to be a stud.
I think he's going to go ham in that game. And I just think, I think Ohio State's defense is good. I just think by the end of the game, they're going to be exhausted. And I think Arch Manning brings a presence of he just doesn't throw the ball good, beat the deep ball good. He also runs. So they're gonna have to pay. They're gonna have to pay attention to that. And I think the big question mark for Ohio State, honestly, I could be shocked. If Julian Sain goes out there for Ohio State and does work, then I'm gonna say, hey, I was wrong. But I just don't think he's him. That's all.
Yeah, and Ohio State, they lose both their coordinators. So Chip Kelly's gone. They got Brian Hartline, former Dolphin.
Yeah.
And then Matt Patricia's their new defensive coordinator.
Like that.
Yeah. But I think when you lose two coordinators, you're starting a freshman QB. It's hard week one against that elite Texas defense. Yeah. I mean, Texas, their defense could be one of the best in college football. They got 4 new offensive linemen, so they're trying to get a little bit stronger up front. They have a running back, Baxter. He tore his ACL last year. He's back. So I'm with you. Yeah. I like Texas. I think it'll be a close game. I was looking at maybe the under, but it keeps dropping. It's down to 47.5. But I was looking at the under there. I figured both teams might be a little conservative, kind of just try to avoid the turnovers. But I like Texas. I like Arch. I think if he's going to, kick off his Heisman campaign that he's a favorite for, that you got to start with a win here and have a good game.
Yeah, it's a crapshoot, boys. I think we got to lean Texas. Dude, I was just thinking about how many fucking people are in the NFL, dude. You got both running backs from Ohio State. You got Igbuka. He's gone. You got Texas, dude. Texas
14 players drafted.
Ohio combined? State. Oh, from Ohio State.
Ohio State alone.
Yeah, dude. Texas, you got Isaiah Bond, gone, right? The running back, Jaden Blue's gone. The other wide receiver, Matthew Golden, first-round pick. Fucking J.D. Barron, first-round pick, dude. I mean, it's just crazy. I do like Wingo. I tried to get him in that fantasy league, dude. He was gone in the second round. Great news, boys. Nebraska just punted. Motherfuck me. Cincinnati's got the ball. We need a turnover. All right, boys. We're putting Texas in here. Road Dogs, week 1. That's going in the parlay. So I'm just doing the big games. If you guys have any games in particular, we'll talk about those. Let's get into let me see here. Fucking Oregon, Montana State. So LSU Clemson, fellas. I love this, dude. I'm huge on LSU. Say his fucking name, Dante. Last week I was saying it wrong.
Nussmeier.
Potential potential Heisman winner. This dude came back, bro. LSU begged him to come back. He was going to be drafted last year, probably in the second round. He came back to win this team a national championship. Dude, this is a Louisiana kid. He's from Louisiana, from Baton Rouge. Look, dude, I like Clemson too, man, but I'm fading the ACC. I'm fading you, Alo. I love LSU's running back too. The dude's a fucking dog, bro. LSU's wide receiver. You people sleep on it. Look for LSU to fucking beat the brakes off these boys. I'm taking the fucking money line here.
Wow.
I'll take the spread +4, just in case a field goal, right? College kickers. What are you guys' thoughts on my bet? I know you guys are you guys sounding like you're not liking it?
We got you,
I'm going to say it's not that I don't like it. I just think Clemson's going to win by a field goal. I think Cade is going to go down. And I just think TJ Moore, Antonio Williams, and Brian Wesco, I just think they're really, really nice. And I think their offense is nice. And I think Dabo Swinney's going to go in there, and I think he's going to get the dub. I do. I think it's going to be a great game. I would honestly wish that was a night game and Texas and Ohio State were both playing at night. Those two games are going to be the college game of the week for sure.
This is 5:30, so that'll be what, 3:30 your time, Halo.
Oh, okay. I thought it was that's it. Why are they not night games?
Is this game Sunday?
No, that game's Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah. So why do they have Alabama versus FSU at night? That shit's got to be at 10 a.m. That's got to be at 10 a.m.
There's fucking 2 games for you, Alo. At is that? Oh wait, no.
Oh yeah,
the
Miami
Notre Dame game.
Yeah,
Notre Dame Sunday. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so fuck me, dude. We might have to make a Sunday parlay.
That's what doesn't make sense to me though. Texas and Ohio State, LSU and Clemson, and you both have. I guess 3:30 is not bad, but then you have Texas and Ohio State. Your guys' time is 10 a.m. I don't know. I'm not a fan. I think both of them should have been at night games.
Yeah, because that's 8 a.m. for you, huh?
No, that would be 12 for me.
Oh fuck, you're right. I'm opposite. I'm opposite.
Big noon kickoff.
Big noon. Duh, fuck me.
Big 8 a.m. kickoff.
Big 8 a.m. Wake up.
What time did you say the LSU and Clemson game is at for you?
5:30, so that's 7:30.
Yeah, so it's a night game. Yeah, it's a night game. Yeah, I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
Dude, I'm gonna be glued to the TV out in Minnesota, dude. We're gonna be fucking around, but I'm gonna be like, where is the fucking TV, Andrew Hilding? I need to be watching this shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great game.
Dante, who you got winning this fucking game, bud?
All off season, and when I was kind of looking at it, I was thinking Clemson. Brian Kelly has not won his season opener at LSU since he's been there.
Mm-hmm.
Clemson, 4 offensive starters return, 3 NFL receivers, quality there, and then they have a really good defense, really good. But the more I thought about it, looked into, I think Brian Kelly, it's a must win. If he loses, they might just tell him not to get on the plane home, just stay there.
It's definitely a hot seat for him too, dude. These SEC coaches, dude, are fucking intense.
Last year, Clemson, 3 games against SEC teams, they were 14 for 40 on 3rd down. So they are not as explosive against the SEC as they were in the weak ACC. So I think LSU gets it done. They got Patrick from FSU, who's a transfer D lineman. They got Harold Perkins back towards ACL. Like you mentioned, that running back's a dog. They got Aaron Anderson, wide receiver U. So I think LSU just has a better roster, more talented, number 1 transfer portal class. They have more more to play for, because if Clemson does lose, all they gotta do is beat Miami and they're in the playoff. So this game is not their season. If LSU loses, that's pretty much playoff hopes for them, So again, there's a lot to play for. Kind of a can't lose for LSU more than it is like a must win for Clemson.
I think LSU could probably lose 2 games. Viola, run, you fucking bastard. There we go. Big first down. This guy's no Mahomes, by the way, dude. I'm dead serious. I'm fast.
Fatty Mahomes.
No.
But yeah, dude, this guy's all fat. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Oh, I was saying that LSU could probably lose 2 games and probably make it to the playoffs just because of the ACC, because of the SEC. But dude, if you lose to Clemson, you lose to Bama, and you lose to Georgia, you're fucked. And that's like a realistic. That's like a fucking South Carolina, dude. I mean, so yeah, it's gonna be a scary season at Texas. Fuck me, right? So yeah, dude, I'm gonna take LSU. I think it comes down to the quarterbacks, and I take my boy Newmeyer all day long.
Plus 150 money line.
fun fact here, boys. I'm taking the spread because Alo said it. So I got Texas money line, LSU money line. But fun fact, my first jersey I ever got for college was Tyrann Mathieu jersey. Remember that fucking dog?
Yeah.
Have no idea where the jersey's at. I'm pretty sure Evan stole it.
I don't ever think I could take Brian Kelly serious. I just don't think I could ever take him serious, honestly.
I mean,
he's a funny dude.
I think is he the highest paid coach? Is he the highest paid coach right now?
Unless someone got a raise, he was at one when he got his contract.
Yeah, he
I don't
was.
know how.
Do you guys got any fucking locks for me on Saturday?
I got a little 3-leg parlay money line. Alabama against Florida State.
Yeah.
Tennessee playing Syracuse.
Hold on.
And then,
are you sure? Did Tennessee bring back their quarterback? Bama money line.
No, he didn't. He went to
Nico.
Yeah, Nico went to UCLA.
Oh,
that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so you're taking Tennessee money line. Are you sure, dude? The fucking orange.
Yeah, Syracuse, they lost their quarterback too, McCord. He's in the NFL. They lost actually a ton of guys. So I think Tennessee later down the year, we'll see. But for this game, and then South Carolina, I think they might play on Sunday though. Let me double check here. But we talked about last episode how much we love South Carolina and
I love South Carolina.
They're playing Virginia Tech, who if South Carolina's gonna have a good season, you got to win that game. So Alabama, Tennessee, South Carolina, little 3-team parlay. I got it at plus 120. I think the odds have been going up though, so it might be like around even or minus right now, but still for a 3-team parlay, I like that one. That's my lock of the weekend. Well,
the good news is I'm adding fucking Texas money line and LSU money line in that bitch, so don't worry about it. Again, I will be calling you if Ohio State blows them out by 30, I'm going to be calling your fucking ass so quick to be placing bets for me. So you said South Carolina's the last one, money line?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got
what do you got?
I got a 6-bet parlay. Obviously one of them is Sunday. Obviously I'm betting the Canes, but I got Texas. I got Texas over Ohio State. I got Alabama over FSU, all money line. Ohio State over FSU. Texas A&M over UTS. I got Miami over Notre Dame. I got South Carolina over Virginia Tech, and I'm sorry, but I have Clemson over LSU. Sorry.
Clemson. That's going to pay pretty big there, bud.
Yeah. Right now, I put in a 10 to win 84, so we'll see.
Well, let's get into Sunday's game. Well, first off, Dante, is there any chance CSU beats Washington?
Nope. Not a snowball's chance in hell.
Nope. Utah, UCLA. I wanted to break this one down. A lot of people are talking big on Utah. Dude, is UCLA ever going to be good again? But Utah 5.5. It's at UCLA. Utah, I heard, could be Big 12 winners too. What's your thoughts on that game, quick, Dante?
Yeah, Utah gets Dampier, the quarterback transfer from New Mexico, and their offensive coordinator went with him too. So Utah, they always are pretty good up front, good D-line, good O-line. UCLA, they get Nico like we just talked about, and they don't obviously Chip Kelly's gone now, so they're kind of in a different era over there. Let's see if their roster's improved. I don't know. Utah looked bad last year, so I don't know why everyone's so high on them just because they get a new QB. I mean, they have their left tackle might be the first left tackle drafted. He's legit, but other than that, I don't know. So I think it's kind of a mid-off. Both teams, they're just kind of fighting for 7-8 wins, maybe 6 wins. So I don't know. Even if I had to lean, I might just take UCLA because I'm pretty sure they're home and then they're the dogs. So that might pique my interest a little bit.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how Utah is in terms of the Big 12 because again, it's totally a fucking crapshoot who's winning that shit.
I'm taking UCLA too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Plus 5.5?
Yeah, I like Nico.
Just taking him Nico. Didn't he do Tennessee dirty? He did him dirty, right?
He did himself dirty because he wanted $3.5 million allegedly, and he ended up in UCLA or Tennessee's like, no, we can do like 3 or 2.5. He goes to UCLA for $1.5 million. So
I think that was more like, all right, watch this, Tennessee, more like that. But I honestly think he's gonna ball out. I think it's gonna be a close game, and I think they're both mid too, like Dante said.
And then the UCLA quarterback goes to Tennessee, so they basically just trade.
Yeah, they just.
So we'll see who wins that one. Yeah,
they swapped. But good for Tennessee, bro. I really liked the Tennessee team last year, dude. I remember I went to fucking Cancun. I'm watching that game, and I ended up texting Anthony Abari Apodaca. I'm like, yo, live bet Tennessee for me. Holy fuck me, dude. Ohio State beat them by fucking 40. That's when I knew, like, oh my God, Ohio State is winning this shit against my boy Tennessee. Did want to draft Samson in my draft, but again, fellas, he was fucking gone, dude. I love that kid. All right, Alo, not sure if you need a drink, dude, but let's get into your game here. Notre Dame at Miami. My God, Catholics versus convicts. Biggest game of the year. Biggest game of the year for both teams right off the bingo. This is a fucking 5:30 game, Colorado time. Alo, what's your thoughts, dude? And I know that you're Dolphins, you are, but you're a big Canes fan. They got Beck in town, 2.5-point dogs at home. Bro, what's going on?
I honestly, people are surprised because people were like sleeping on Carson Beck, I think now. I mean, the last 2 years, he's had 20-plus touchdowns. And I think last year was a little bit of an injury thing. He got injured. But he did want to go out there and play, so I'll give him that. He's a dog for that. But I will say, we have a lot of freshman wide receivers right now. Keep an eye on JoJo Trader. I'm telling you right now, this man is going to be a dog. You laugh at me now. Our defense is young. Honestly, everybody's laughing, but they're my sleeper team to go to the national championship.
Miami.
And it's not just because I'm a Hurricanes fan. It's not just because I'm a Hurricanes fan. I think Carson Beck is going to have a huge year. I do. And I think they're going to win by 7.
So you're taking Miami money line, of course. Are you touching the over under by chance, 49.5?
No, I'm not touching that.
Huge game. Dante, who's winning?
Yeah, at first I was on the Miami train. They bring in 5 transfers in the secondary, or 4 of their 5 stars are transfers, and 3 of those 5 are sophomores, so they're pretty young. They lose their best receiver, obviously Cam Ward. That's a lot of production to replace, and their running back, Martinez. So they lose a ton of talent. And then, Notre Dame, they lose Riley Leonard. They got this freshman, CJ Carr, who they actually say is a better quarterback, but freshman. I think that Miami defense has a lot of question marks. But really, it's going to come down to Miami struggled to stop the run last year, and they're going against one of the best offensive lines in college football, and then our boy Jeremiah Love. So I think he's going to run all over him. I think Notre Dame pulls it out. Marcus Freeman, I like him. He's a great coach.
He's a great coach.
Notre Dame's better. Their overall roster talent is better than it was with the Brian Kelly days. So I think they have a good team. And again, I'm just not sure where the talent level in the ACC is at right now. So we'll find out quick this game right here. But if Carr can have a good game, Notre Dame brings in some receivers from the transfer portal, so they should be able to help him out, some weapons there. I like Notre Dame. On the road, it'll be tough, but give me the Irish.
Dude, I think I got to agree, bro. I think Jeremiah Love could have 200 fucking yards, bro. Alo.
Yeah.
It's Nebraska's tough. At the 3, by the way. Let's go.
I do wish this game was not like their first game. I do wish they had like a bum team they played and then, got into rhythm, but it is what it is.
Yep, that's going to be fucking tight. What are you doing for the game, Alo?
Probably going to Duffy's 2 for 1.
Is it a Canes bar?
No,
is it a Canes bar? No?
You never heard of Duffy's?
No.
Whoa, I forget. I don't think it's a Colorado. Duffy's is like huge in Florida. There's like one in every freaking street you go down.
It's like an Applebee's or what?
Yeah, but like 10 times better. And they have like 2 for 1 every freaking day.
Oh, okay. I see what you're
all
saying.
Night. Yeah.
So you'll just be fucking drinking big time.
Yeah, so
especially when they're down 14-0 right off the get.
Either way, I'll win. I mean, I'll think I'll be winning when I'm here.
Yeah, you'll be thinking. Are we touching TCU, North Carolina, Dante? That's gonna be Monday. We'll be back.
Yeah.
We'll be doing our pod. Maybe we live stream that shit Monday night. But let's talk about that game. 6 p.m. Colorado time. Obviously, Dickhead's first game in North Carolina. Coach Belichick. Dude, how many transfers does he have? Like 90 over there, dude? Because I don't think anybody on the team last year is still there. TCU. Again, dude, another team that could potentially win the Big 12. I'm not a big TCU fan. I do have their quarterback for some reason in my fantasy team. But Dante, who's winning this fucking game? Right now, TCU -3.5.
Yeah, give me North Carolina just simply because I'm not going to bet against Bill Belichick. His first
That's
game.
what I was going to say.
I'm not going to be on the wrong side of history if he does pull it out. They got that quarterback. I think he was from South Alabama, Gio Lopez. He looks he was actually highly touted. A lot of teams were in on him. So we'll see if there's like an adjustment from the NFL to college for Belichick. But honestly, I don't think it'll be too bad. He's been out of the NFL, so he's been working on some college stuff. In TCU, I don't know. We saw them week 1 against CU a couple years ago, how that worked out for him. So maybe week 1 national TV just isn't for TCU. We'll see. Yeah. But I'm gonna take North Carolina just because Bill Belichick. Why not?
I love that these fucking games are every day, dude. I mean, we're spoiled. This fucking dude, we're spoiled like starting tomorrow. Tomorrow we're just spoiled. It's a bad time to be on vacation. Minnesota pulled it out. Nebraska's at the 3, boys. It's 3rd and 3. My God. Please just punch it in. 13-10, Nebraska. Oh. So on the field goal, Dante, we don't need a field goal. We need the money line.
We need a touchdown.
Yeah, we need 7. Yeah, I don't know, Dante. Is there anything else? Any games I'm missing out that you liked, or you want to talk about some more? I mean, fuck me. There's big games galore.
Yeah, I mean, nothing crazy. Those are the ones. Just there'll be one thing to keep an eye out. Week 1, there is going to be a surprise upset or loss out there. One of these bigger schools that think they're playing some cupcake. There's always that, so we'll watch and see who that is this year.
Like I'm gonna give you one right now. Fucking give me a Texas. Wait, who is it? Texas A&M. They're gonna lose their first game.
Yep, that's exactly what I was looking at.
UTSA. There's some dogs, bro. I wrote them down on my fucking little bit of research. But yeah, that was a dog that I was thinking about. You're right, dude. One of these teams, like Florida State's gonna fucking win or something like that. So keep your eyes peeled, Keep your eyes peeled. I'm telling you, Iowa might go down. Just kidding. They're playing the University of Albany. My God. All right. Well, let's move on to some season-long predictions here. Actually, you know what? Give me New Mexico upsetting the Wolverines, bud. Give me that one right off to get the bet.
Bryce Underwood debut. Well, that'll be a big game for Michigan.
That's a huge game for Michigan.
I think he's going to be a dog.
Yeah, he is. Number one recruit, honestly. Right? He was number 1 recruit in the nation, right?
Yeah, number one. Yeah,
number 1.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Alo, we want your opinion here. Dante will ask you kind of too. First off, give us your Heisman favorites, and then your predicted winner here for Heisman. And don't say our boy from fucking South Carolina.
So obviously, if this is just like if I'm putting money on it, I would say Arch Manning. I think Arch Manning's gonna take it. If I'm going sleeper, you know what? I know you said don't say South Carolina's quarterback, Lenore Sellers, but he had 8 touchdowns last year and 7 interceptions. I think he's gonna have a great year. I also like DJ Lagway from Florida.
Yeah, me too. That's who I brought up.
I like if it's not like a quarterback, I like Jordan Tyson from Arizona State. I know their team is trash, but I think he's going to be a dog. I mean, last year he had like 1,100 yards. He was like a top 3 receiver. So I think he's going to be a dog.
Hold on, Alo. They're going for it. 4th and 2. My God, Cornhuskers, give it to me. Let's go. Come on, Tutties. Raiola did it for Mahomes. Let's go. Come on. Up 10, 12 to go. Sorry, Alo. That's fucking big for the parlay.
I'm glad you got the touchdown in. But there's a bunch. There's there's Cade,
you got
there's
Club
Aller,
Jeremiah Klubnik,
Newsmeyer, Love, Ryan Williams. Yeah, it's a great list.
Jeremiah Smith for sure.
If I had to put my money on it, Arch Manning for sure. Especially if he falls out against Ohio State. Oh my God.
Right off the gate, dude. I'm telling you, he's gonna play full time, dude. You love to see it. Carson Beck, why not? You guys, right? Give me a little Carson Beck money, right?
Oh my God, I'd be so happy.
His odds are he's actually like top 4 or 5 favorites. So
it's
Carson Beck is.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not listening to that. He was supposed to be the number 1 overall pick last year. I can't.
Carson Beck?
I gotta see it. Yeah.
He already fumbled the bag with Cavender twin.
Before
He's already took one out this offseason.
But before the year started for Georgia last year, they were putting him as number 1 to the Raiders. I hope he shows that out this year. I'll be the happiest person in the world.
You will be. He's old as fuck too. He's pretty sure he's older than me. Who you got? Who you got? I know you got your Canes winning big here. What are some other top teams you think can make a push? You probably and who do you got winning the SEC? Let's just talk. Yeah, like those are my two questions: big teams and then SEC breakdown. Really.
SEC. I have LSU. I think LSU's there.
But you got Clemson winning the first game of the year.
I do. That's because I think Clemson's gonna beat them, but I think they'll win the rest of their games. I think they're gonna beat Georgia, and I think they're gonna beat Alabama.
Little wake-up game.
Yeah, I think that's what's. Yeah, you know how like that year when Tim Tebow had that speech. There's not gonna be any speech, but it's gonna be like that where they lose that game that is. And I mean, and losing to Clemson's not a terrible thing either. If it's a close game, like let's say they lose by a field goal, it's not like, oh my goodness, LSU's trash. So I think it'll be a close game, and I think because I think Clemson could easily make the national championship. So I honestly think that they both can make it. So I think LSU will win the SEC
though. And then big teams winning the Natty.
Well, that one I have. Oof. So. I have Clemson. I have LSU. Just teams that can make it. But I'll tell you I'm going to tell you the teams that I think can make it, and then I'm going to tell you the teams that I think will win.
Look at your boy, Evan. Evan, Carson Beck looks like a serial killer. Fact.
I think Penn State, Oregon, Clemson, Texas, and Ohio State. But I actually think that the national championship will be Ohio State versus Texas, and Texas wins it all.
Texas winning it all. Sarkisian getting it done. He's got $3 billion. I mean, fuck me. He should. Yeah. Dante, who'd you say last week?
Yeah, Jeremiah Love plus 2,200. Yeah, for Heisman. I don't know. You're a track guy, not me, but he runs a 10.7 100 meter. I guess that's pretty fast. I think he's one of the fastest running back in the college football. We talked about that O-line. That was one of mine.
He's fit as fuck too. He's fucking he's a good running back in the NFL.
Yeah. And he's just a junior. He's still developing. I got a super deep sleeper here though for you. Iowa quarterback Mark Gronowski plus 15,000. He's a transfer from South Dakota State. He 2-time FCS Heisman winner and 15-0 national champion. I'm just saying Iowa's schedule. They got 2 hard games against. They played Oregon State. And Ohio State and Oregon are their 2 hard games. Other than that, though,
you're not saying Iowa State's a hard game?
I mean, if you're going to compete in the Big Ten, you should be beating Iowa State. But if they can win that game and then have a good season in the Big Ten, they could be a surprise team. And if they kind of if the quarterback just does an average job at Iowa, everyone's going to think it's an amazing job because of how low the bar is. So I'm just saying, dude. Plus 15,000, throw $10 on it. Why not?
Dude, I will say, was it last year or the year before where Iowa had that fat fuck at quarterback? And was it last year? Do you remember that guy? Dude, they would win games 6-3, 6-0. The dude was 275 pounds just winging the ball. Iowa, dude, is not an offensive team, boys. I actually fucking hate Iowa. I don't know why. I think it's because of Noah Fant, dude. Noah Fant legitimately makes me hate Iowa because we didn't draft one of the good Iowa tight ends, which is just crazy. But
there's a lot of them.
Who was that cornerback that I hated? He was a Bronco too. He went to Iowa, Dante.
Ojemudia?
Yep. Hated that motherfucker. Josie Jewell, wasn't he an Iowa boy too?
Josie Jewell, yep.
Broncos love these Iowa motherfuckers, but I'm telling you. I'm sticking with my guns here. It's interesting you brought up Penn State, Alo, because that's a team who is just allergic to winning big games.
It is.
Thank God they don't have a big game fucking right out the gate. Look, dude, I'm going Big 12 surprise team here. It's starting tomorrow. Buffs. I think the Big 12 is going to be wide open. I want to say Arizona State. They should probably cruise, but, dude, I mean, people forget CU was one fucking game. If they wouldn't have lost to Kansas last year, they'd have been playing for the Big 12 championship. I'd really like to see what Deion does, dude. You cannot bet against Deion, dude, or fucking shooter. Mm-hmm. You can bet against Shiloh. Let's go ahead and say we can bet against him. But my national championship team, dude, it's so fucking hard, dude. I mean, you hate to see somebody from the SEC. You really do. But I like your LSU pick, bro. I'm going there too. I watched that SEC thing on Netflix, dude, and I fucking love them. Dante, who's that fucking running back too, dude? Because I think he's gonna be a fucking absolute unit. I actually drafted him.
From where?
Durham.
LSU,
Watch out
Durham.
for this kid, Durham from LSU. Absolute dog. I do like Notre Dame though too. Got to do strength of schedule, man. They're gonna for sure make the playoffs, and I think they run over all your Hurricanes. So yeah, go ahead and give me them as Cincinnati just rushed for fucking 80 yards. We got 9 minutes left and we're up by 10. God damn it, boys. So I'm gonna say LSU. That's gonna be my team this year, boys.
And you think they play LSU. You think they play Notre Dame in the national championship?
Yes, just give me strength of schedule, bro. Just give me that. I know I'm gonna fade Texas at Penn State, dude. I'm allergic to fucking betting on them, dude. No fucking way. They don't win big games.
I can see that for sure.
Sleeper team sneaking in. Give me the Buffs, bro. Let's go Buffs.
You just brought up my
Florida. I'm big on Florida though too. I think Florida's gonna fucking be.
That'd be nice.
Yep. And South Carolina.
Texas versus Penn State, and then in the Natty. Penn State. I know. Yeah. They cannot win the big game. That's been the knock on them, but they bring back so many seniors. I mean, they're running back, Singleton, Drew Aller. They bring in some transfer portal receivers. So I think Ohio State being a little bit younger, Oregon State or Oregon. I mean, we'll see how they are.
Yeah.
They're always tough, but they play at Penn State in the whiteout this year. So
huge game.
That'll be a huge game, but I think Penn State could make a run just because of their experience. And then obviously Texas, Arch, the talent everywhere.
Yeah, I agree.
If they don't do it this year, I don't know when they ever will. This is the year they got to take advantage. The SEC is going to be tough. The Big Ten is going to be tough. So I do think the national championship winner comes from one of those two conferences, unless CU sneaks in.
Yeah, unless CU sneaks in and destroys Bama by 40. What the fuck would you do?
You got Texas over Penn State if they meet?
I think so, just because, like we mentioned in that big game aspect, the biggest game of them all, give me Texas. But those are two teams that kind of have had that,
I was going to say Texas too, yeah.
But I just think Arch is the difference maker. Aller is another guy I was looking at the Heisman odds there, plus 1,800. I mean, he could have a big season, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, dude, the SEC is just gonna be fucking madness, bro. I mean, it's crazy, dude. And then you throw in Texas, dude. My Christ, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, if I had to pick a conference, I'd definitely lean SEC. But that's kind of okay. He's down at the 1. Christ, dude. Nebraska's defense is baby poop. 2nd and goal from the fucking 1. We're fucked here, boys. 7 minutes left. Tick, tick, tick. All right. I got to sweat this game out, fellas. It's good having you guys on. Let's cash these fucking bets. All right. Dante, did you have anything for NASCAR before we split?
Real quick, the playoffs start this week. They're racing at Darlington. I think if you like Larson, this is the week to bet Larson. Yeah. So, but more so NASCAR wise, time to lock in a future. I took Denny Hamlin plus 400 to be the champion
win it
this
all
year. Yep. Okay. He's in it literally today. Him and NASCAR in court. They're suing each other over the whole charter thing. So I think Denny's going to just, flip him the bird, show him what's up and win the championship. That's his personality. So give me Denny Hamlin. He was plus 400 when I last looked. So.
And Larson wins this week.
I like Larson this week.
Is it Sunday or is it Saturday?
It's Sunday. Yep. So
Sunday. Excellent.
I'll be on Larson and Denny this weekend.
We'll be betting it. Alo, you got any big locks, bets? What do you got for me, dude? Give me a fucking horsecock lock and don't say fucking Clemson.
Or Miami.
Or Miami.
It was going to be Miami. But honestly, my big one is South Carolina. I think.
Are you taking minus 7.5 there?
Yes. So
you're taking that spread. Maybe buy the point, get it down to 7.
That's what I'd probably do that, honestly. Yeah.
I like South Carolina. I like South Carolina minus 7.5.
If they're going to compete in the SEC, you got to beat Virginia Tech.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. Va Tech. Are you serious? Colorado State money line, boys. We're not touching it, Dante. No. You got no love for your CSU Rammies, bud.
I'd love to see them get blown out.
What time you getting to Folsom Field tomorrow, bro? The people want to know. And how many fucking beers are you slamming, dude?
We're gonna be out there early. I'm gonna be tailgating. I'm gonna be boots on the ground. I'm gonna be no Ralphie. I don't know if you guys saw that.
That's bullshit, bro.
The last Ralphie, Ember, bless her heart, she was ass. Grill her
dude,
up,
she didn't run. I related to it, dude. She just would walk They'd be like, fuck, run, Ralphie.
They got a new Ralphie, but apparently she's so aggressive and she runs so fast and doesn't want to stop running that she wasn't ready quite yet for the opener. So no Ralphie, but they got to fly over. They're going to be pulling out all the stops. It's a stripe out. So I really think CU can surprise some people, especially flying on the radar. But I'll be out there early. I'll be tailgating, walking around. So
how many beers? How many beers you crushing?
Yeah, too many beers.
12 beers. 12 beers. Between the fucking Miami game, between your fucking game, Dante, I bet you guys are slamming 35, 40 beers, boys. That's the over-under.
What Dion said, but
what did he say?
He had an interview, and he's like, the only thing that surprised me about Folsom Field is that the TV timeout in the second quarter, all I smell is weed up in the student section. He said it's the second quarter tradition, so...
Second quarter tradition, the Boulder boys are just getting stony baloney.
Yep.
Hey, Dante, do you think Colorado wins more than 10 games this year?
So they end the season with Kansas State and Arizona State. So right there is, Kansas State, they're done. No, I was kidding.
Booty.
Yeah, but honestly, I do see a scenario. I mean, their schedule kind of sets up nicely for them. They got Iowa State a little early, but then they play like Houston. They play BYU, who their quarterback, he got kicked out for having sex, so can't do that at BYU.
Crazy.
So their schedule's not crazy tough this year. But I'm not gonna say no. I do think 10 could be.
What is it at? What's the over under at? Is it 9?
6.5?
6.5.
Oh, that's free fucking money, boys.
Yeah,
right
free
there,
money.
Right?
I would definitely take that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 6.5. So I realistically see him at 9. It just CU being CU, they will drop a stupid game they should win, but they'll win a couple surprising ones. And then honestly, those last 2 weeks, they might be playing for a spot in the Big 12 championship. And then we all know from there, all you got to do is win that game and you're in the playoff. Look at Arizona State. So
yeah, and then you make a push, bro. Dude, Arizona State should have beat fucking Texas. Talk about fucking one guy carrying the squad, bro. My boy Scatabo, dude. What a fucking legacy game.
He should have been Heisman, maybe.
He's a beast.
Legacy game, dude. He fucking threw a touchdown, caught one, and ran one, bro. I was like, my God. Against your boy Texas.
He's going to be great on the Giants.
I think so, dude. I know he got drafted before Tracy, and I was like, God damn it. Never stood a chance at him, dude. It was sad. Nebraska's got the ball at their own 15. Fuck me, boys. 7 minutes left. We need a touchdown. Yeah, but it's just – this happens to me every time I place a parlay, dude. It's always the last leg. Speaking of parlays, Dante, we had a sexy home run parlay, Alo. We always do this stupid thing where we each pick a guy, me, Evan, our boy Macraheda, and Dante, right? So guess who fucked us today, Dante?
Well, Devers crushed me. There was like 3 going today because we were all kind of off sync on the.
Oh yeah, Aaron Judge fucked me. So I had Pete Alonso. Check. We had Schwarber. He hit like 19 home runs. Yep. I'm pretty sure he hit another fucking home run as we speak. He had 4 homers today. He had like 19 RBIs. Who else do we have? Pete Alonso, Walker from fucking. Was he from the? I don't even know who the fuck where Evan found that guy. He hit a home run, and all we needed was Aaron Judge. Yeah, we had Alonso. All we needed was Aaron Judge. Alo. That's all we needed, bro.
The one person you'd think would get it too.
Look who hit home runs for these fuckers too: Grisham, Bellinger, fucking Chisholm, dude. Chisholm's a sneaky fucker, bro. That would have paid us. So my $3 bet would have paid $2,200. So I'm pretty pissed off there, Alo. I was already spending that money in my head. Big 2nd and 2 here. My God, this is fucking tight butt cheeks.
We've been 3 for 4 twice this week, so we've been close, but
first down. Enough. Riola's looking good, boys. He's looking like Mahomes, just 20 pounds fatter. All right, fellas. Well, that's it. I got a pack for fucking Minnesota tomorrow. Dante, have money in the account in case I need to fucking rip off some bets. Hats are coming in, Alo. We said that. She just sent me a notification probably by the end of next week. So we'll make sure to send you down a hat with a couple koozies, awesome. Couple koozies down there. Other than that, fellas, let's sweat these parlays. Dante, maybe we'll make a couple images and do a weekend sweat. Fuck, fellas, why not us and why not now? Right? Let's start fucking racking up some dough. We'll see you guys next week. Alo, if you want, you can hop on next Wednesday too. I like this college football breakdown. Next Sunday, we're gonna be doing we're gonna be doing Sunday something. We got to think of the name, so keep your eyes peeled. Maybe somebody in the chat could help us out. But we want to do like an early morning church session where we talk fantasy football matchups. We can talk post game college football for like the first 30 minutes, and then but we got to make it early and we got to make it quick because your boy will be on boots on ground at damn near every Bronco game, if not every.
Yeah, that would actually be lit. I like that.
Yeah, I think it'll be cool. We get people in the chat being like, fuck, should I start, Neighbors or in Jigba in the flex or something? And we can kind of chime in.
Give us some locks. We need those on
Absolutely.
Sundays.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. We got to be talking. We got to be talking bets. And then maybe since we do like home run parlays like we're doing ALO, but we're just allergic to hitting it, maybe we'll do an anytime touchdown score. So we'll each bring it in.
Those are my favorites.
If you want to be on the show, you got to do you got to bring somebody that's going to for sure score a touchdown, because there's nothing worse, dude, than being the guy who lets your boys down, like me with Aaron Judge today, dude. Aaron fucking Judge, never bet again list, dude. Call Gerald. I don't think we got any UFC, but we'll be bringing on Gerald next week for sure.
You know who never let me down with an anytime touchdown in the NFL? That motherfucker, Derrick Henry, bro.
He's pretty much a lock, dude. Jalen Hurts is pretty free too, dude.
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts, push. We got to be thinking like I was actually hitting on Brian Thomas Jr. like every fucking other week last year, dude. Crazy odds. He was always like plus 400. I'm like, throw his ass in there. Bronco running backs, they're on the never bet again list, dude. Javonte Williams cucked me probably 48 times. I go to New Orleans. I can't bet, right? Guess who scores fucking 3 touchdowns, dude? Javonte fucking Williams, bro. I'm allergic to this guy. Oh, fuck me, dude. 3rd and 1, boys. All right. Well, it's been a good show. Hour 15, fellas. We will see you guys on the other side. Other than that, thanks for hopping on. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Other than that, deuces. Oh.